Don't forget to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you know when videos drop. Thanks for watching.
It's nearly 5 months since the June 25th, 2024 tornado hit us. It's a cold morning, about 30 some odd degrees. At least it's not 100 degrees like it was months ago. We got about 7 guys up on the roof. They're going fast. I've never seen fast work made out of an old roof. Hopefully the roof will be done before the afternoon is over with. Look at these guys work. I am totally amazed. They're down to the wood sheathing that was on this house probably 100 years ago. It's gonna get all new plywood pretty soon. It's November 14th, 2024, and you can see behind me my crew is working on getting rid of the composition shingles. They're going to patch underneath it, and brand new shingles are going to be on the Peacock barn. I'm sitting here freezing. They're up there in shirt sleeves. Of course, they're working their tailbones off. It's going to be a very interesting day here. They just finished up on the house, waiting to put sheathing on the house and then the shingles, and now they're working up on the barn. It's going to be a very interesting day here on the Peacock farm. Peacocks are going to have a little noise in there. They're doing a great job of getting the composition shingles off. They're going to put the brand new shingles on top of that, and we should be good for another 35 years, and that will make the Peacock barn free of moisture. It's been a lousy couple days with 2 inches of rain, and the barn is wet inside, but no more. And maybe the snow won't drift in. These guys are making fast work of the barn as well. This is day 2. I believe today is November 15th, 2024. And the gentlemen are up on the roof. They put the undercoat layer, rolled it out, getting ready to put the shingles up. And they did the top 2 peaks yesterday in almost a marathon day of about 12 hours. I'm exhausted from watching them. Now, we did this roof, Mrs. Peacock, myself, and her dad, Lowell Henry Buck, and we were on that roof and we put those up ourselves way back some 25 years ago. And throughout the years, I patched them. But I'm a lot happier now because I don't have to do this. So we'll be watching the progress throughout the morning. It won't be long before the top part of the Peacock barn is going to have a brand new shingles and roof. The guys are working really hard. We only have about 3 more hours till sunset. We hope they can get that done before sunset. But the good news is it will never leak again. Closing in on the end of the day. It's about 3 o'clock, and these guys and gals are doing a fantastic job. We got a crew on the north side of the barn on the top peak and on the south side of the barn on the peak. And they're also working on the house. This is like a beehive. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. I know how much work I put into putting the shingles up, but watching this group of people, they've got their system down to a science. I'm exhausted from running back from the barn to the house. Can you imagine that? Look what they're doing. The roof is done, and I'm now working on painting the flashing that's white gold so it matches up with the barn. The roofing crew is almost done with the barn. Down below, the old-fashioned rain gutter is going to be replaced with a newly fashioned rain gutter that our contractor designed for us to make it work like the old-fashioned days, but with a new twist to it. It is the 16th of November. I'm up here on the new roof painting. I can't be sloppy because this is a beautiful roof, as you can see. The white flashing is about halfway painted, and soon I'll be done with it, and I'll be going to the front of the house to paint the repair boards that were damaged by the tornado ravaged porch. This is a fun day, even though it's windy and cold up here. I'm gonna get this done before the snow flies, and it's gonna be so beautiful. It may be the last time I get on this roof for quite some time. I love the way this roof looks. Architectural shingles, 35 years. It's gonna last a lot longer. They did a fantastic job. I can't believe how fast they got it done. I better get back to work and do some more painting. It's been about 4 days since I was up on the roof painting the flashing gold and talking about the gutter system on this barn. Back about 100 years ago, the builders of this barn made sure that they came up with a fantastic way of getting the water off the barn and away from the barn. They had a 2x4 spanning the 60-foot distance from east to west and putting a metal flashing over that at a 90-degree angle and having one side higher than the other, and that got the water off the roof and away from the barn. The interesting part about it is it not only did the water removal, but in the winter time, when the snow and ice came, it kind of acted like a shield so that the water and ice and snow wouldn't come off and hit them when they were doing their chores back in the old days. It's so exciting. Our contractor is back with his crew. They're going to put up the brand new flashing 2x4 system like it was, but with new materials in 2024. Right behind me, they're working on getting ready to put the shingles up and the new gutter system. It's so exciting to see that happen, and once that's done, the barn is finished from top to bottom and ready for another 100 years. A few days of lots of activity going here on the Peacock farm. Our roof and house is completely fixed since our June 25th, 2024 tornado, which was EF1, 112-mile-an-hour wind. The barn roof on the bottom and on the top had to be repaired with new flashing on the first roof, and our gutter system is an old-fashioned gutter system from nearly 100 years ago that was updated in 2024 with new equipment. It was wonderful. It took a little extra time, but if you have a barn that's 60 foot long or similar to that, this is the best method of getting water off your barn and holding back that snow and ice if you live in a wintry climate. I almost feel like it's too quiet here. That's our normal life, but for the last week it's been a fury of people all around the place. Crews working very hard and putting very long hours in. I've been filming this whole process, and it's really exciting to see that the roof has been restored. There's been some changes with the wood that has not held up through the last few years. It's been fixed. Everything is perfect on this roof, and we're expecting that this roof will probably last another good 35 years, long into the next several decades. But the good news is everything is put back to normal. I have one more chore to do, and we're going to be ready for winter, which I'm not looking forward for. I don't know what happened to the last 5 months of my life. It came and went, and here I sit in the nice warm sun facing this beautiful Peacock barn. I'm excited today. Everything's done on the house and the barn except for our porch and a decorative trim. Mrs. Peacock's a stickler for having things look the way she wants them to. And I'm not a carpenter, but I figured out how to make it look beautiful. Now, our crew came and went. He did put a little trim on, but it wasn't the way it used to be. And I came up with this when I went to the home center. Look at how beautiful that is. And I did it all by myself with a little brown paint. It's going to be so great. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when we sit on the porch and then enjoy ourselves. What, Mrs. Peacock? Oh, of course, Mrs. Peacock was the brains and I was the bronze. Thanks for viewing. Hey viewers, don't forget to make a donation. The link's below. Order the Wacky World of Peafowl books at peafowl.com.